Dogs are not just pets, but part of our families. To get the best from your dog, you must teach her how to be obedient. A well-trained dog will give you the best experiences with your dog. They are also happier because you get to enjoy doing more things with your dog that you can't do with an untrained dog. To effectively train your dog well, you need to stick to a schedule, be consistent in your training. You also need to be patient with your dog and remember to celebrate every milestone regardless of how small they might seem. In this video, we will discuss the top 15 dog obedience training tips that can help you in training your dog. Number 7 gets a lot of hate. But a lot of people swear by it. Make sure you stick around to the end and let us know your opinion after you subscribe and hit that like button. Number 15. Allow your dog to socialize. As a dog owner, you have to identify the needs of your dog. Ideally, all dogs yearn to play and connect with other dogs and humans. Socializing your dog will help mark boundaries of how to act around people and other dogs. This will gradually increase her communication skills and training efficiency. It will help your dog not be too wild and be less aggressive when you have visitors at your home. So, socialize your dog by walking her around the neighborhood regularly to familiarize with humans, and also in the dog park or doggy play dates to interact with other dogs. Number 14. Pick a permanent name. Naming makes your dog have a permanent identity. A good name should be short and simple for the dog to grasp easily. I will drop some links to a couple videos and articles of dog names. You can check out below in the description. Once you choose the name, you should stick to it so that the dog can get used to the sound and respond to it. To make your dog get used to its name faster, associate it with something positive, for example, calling it by its name, then giving it a treat when she responds and makes eye contact with you. Number 13. Use basic consistent commands. The use of simple commands like sit, stay down, back off, and come make communication easy and enjoyable between you and your pooch. More so, commands help teach your dog life skills, remove stress, and help avoid conflict. Again, consistency in command is key in helping your dog recall the sound and take action, just like in naming your dog. Once the dog has mastered these fundamental commands, you can move to other fun and advanced skills. Training your dog will also help you understand her better. Number 12. Seek professional help. Finding a professional dog trainer is crucial in maintaining your dog's discipline. Many wait until their dog is portraying unusual characteristics or not complying with the command before seeking professional help. However, that should not be the case. You should seek professional help at an early age. The importance of hiring a professional is that he helps the dog listen and obey commands, instill socialization skills, curb aggressive behavior, and help in potty training. Also, the professional will give you the guidelines on how to train your dog well because of his experience. Number 11. Set up short training sessions. Dog training is done in sessions and daily. This training is like investing because it takes your time, money, and resources, but it is worth it for you and your canine. A good session should have a goal to achieve and have a timeline. The first few training sessions should be on obedience. Once your dog has learned how to obey, you can proceed to basic commands, then if interested you may proceed to advanced commands and tricks commands. Number 10. Use treats to motivate your dog during training. When your pooch obeys your commands, consider giving it a treat. By doing this you will be enticing it to continue following and performing commands over and over. Motivating the dog does not mean just giving it food. Cuddling and hugging her body is also a form of a treat because it shows you love and care for her. This will make the dog submissive and will learn faster in the training. Number 9. Decide the best training method. Dogs, just like any other social being, learn through interaction with their surroundings. There are several methods of training dogs. They include positive reinforcement, scientific training, clicker training, electronic training, and many more. Some of these methods may be frustrating or time-consuming, so you will have to choose a method that is best suited for you and your pooch. With good training, you will be able to enjoy your dogs more and do many more activities with them, without the stress of having a dog that might run away or attack another dog. If you're looking for quality dog training on a budget, I suggest you check out dogoracle.com/training tools. Number 8. Make rules that the dog and family should adhere to. Making rules that the dog should follow is easy, but to make the dog follow tends to be a problem. Rules include things like the dog not sitting on the couch. To implement these rules, you need to be consistent and remove your dog from the sofa by telling her down or pulling her off using her collar if needed. The rest of your family needs to also enforce these rules and be consistent. This will help the dog know that it is not supposed to lay on the sofa. Number 7. Use technology to train your dog. Using technology is useful in dogs that are rowdy and very aggressive. If your dog has refused to heed to your commands or does not respond well in training, you should incorporate technology. The use of shock collars get a bad reputation and are not always recommended because they may hurt your dog if used improperly. But if the dog doesn't respond to positive training methods and portrays bad and dangerous characters, then these collars may help with obedience training. For instance, when your dog is doing something wrong and isn't listening to your directions, you can shock her to pass the message that she is not doing the right thing and to listen to you. These collars also have options to only use sound, vibration, or special light effects to deliver a message to your dog as well as a small shock. Number 6. Find some training supplies. There are a few pieces of equipment that you will need to acquire to have a successful training session with your dog. This equipment includes things like a collar and leash, or slip leash, that is comfortable and fits your dog properly on her neck. Other equipment that you may need include a portable mat that acts as a bed, a barrier to contain the dog, and a kennel. Number 5. Do not force the dog to do what it doesn't want to do. Dogs are very intelligent, meaning you cannot force them to do things that they are not willing to do. If forced, they will resist, run away, or even lunge at you and bite, which is not good. Instead, try to entice her with a treat, and slowly build your way up to the point where the dog is comfortable doing what you're asking of her. Number 4. House train your dog. Whether a puppy or a full-grown dog, they have to undergo house training. House training an adult dog is hectic, meaning you need to be patient and consistent in your training. House training entails familiarizing your canine on where to eat, sleep, drink, urinate, and defecate. For instance, if you have set a place in your kitchen or garage to feed your dog, you should be consistent with the same place until the dog gets used to it. Being consistent in every aspect of dog training is key. Number 3. Problem and behavior proofing. Your dog may be stubborn or reluctant to follow some of your commands. However, you should not punish her. Instead, focus on positive behaviors and reward your dog accordingly. If your dog has stubborn behavior like barking, aggression, and restlessness, the best way to stop such problems is to stop when your dog is in the action. This simply implies shifting your dog's attention to something else or replacing such behaviors with positive activities. Do not hit your dog and scold her. Positivity is key in training her. When the dog shows signs of boredom or tediousness, you should end the lesson. Number 2. Balance training with play. Dogs are intelligent in the sense that they not only take in voice commands, but also they take gestures, body language, and sense of smell. To incorporate this, make sure as you use voice commands you also utilize facial expressions, gestures, and sense of smell. For instance, when you command your dog to find something or follow you, you may lead her by its nose so that she learns how to utilize her great sense of smell. Number 1. Teach it new skills and commands. Tricks do not come to dogs and puppies naturally, they must be instilled via training. Some of the tricks you need to teach your dog include rollover, shake paws, spin, beg, bow, and play dead. These tricks will make your dog's life more enjoyable and bring fun between you and her, especially when she performs some awesome tricks. Don't forget to reward your dog by giving her treats, belly rubs, and praise for progress she makes. Avoid negative energy because it will do more harm than good to your dog. There you have it. If you liked this video on what we think are the top 15 dog obedience training tips, please don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and turn on the notification bell to get notified when we release more videos like this. Comment below for any dog obedience training tips you think should have made the list that we might have missed. Also check out the links below in the description to get access to free dog training resources you can get access to for free. Thanks for watching.